This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire is an online library of
You can get the Truefire All Access Pass for as cheap as they ever do it, the $99 thing. So just jump and do that if you're looking for the best price that you can get Truefire All Access for.
So I wanted to do a little video, and I thought it wouldn't really be appropriate if I didn't get this one out. But I think it's been about a week. I was trying to not play this for a month, but it's been not easy, which I think is a good sign, because probably it means that I do actually really like the guitar, right? But the whole thing is about resting this hand from the V-neck. But I kind of wanted to just, look at the Telecaster in general and ask the question about whether my Telecaster Arc is over, because there were a few guys, I think Jim in particular, kind of said you sound best on a Tele. So I invite you to tell me whether you think I sound best on a Tele in the comments or not, and also if you put in your favourite John Travolta performance. For quite a while, my main backup guitar has been that Twatocaster that I take out, and I recently got that set up by Jeremy over at Garland Guitars, just over the road. Yeah, that neck on that guitar is a little bit skinny for me, and maybe this is a whole thing like all of my Telecasters. I've got some minor complaint about, I guess, except for that K-line Truxton. But that was a parts cast that I put together. And now, obviously, with the Nacho at the moment, I'm kind of looked at some video of myself playing the guitar, the neck from behind, and the thumb positioning is very different on a V-neck. And I was noticing some hand stuff, and I think actually I need to give this guitar a rest. And the whole point for me was actually that, so I've got my number one Strat, and, would I ever need another Strat? Not really, but how stuff works, you might end up falling into buying something else. But as many Strats as I've had since this blue K-line, that is the one that I play most of all and all the time. I kind of want a number one Tele, and now obviously this is ideally it, and I love the way this body looks, I love the way the guitar sounds, I love the way the guitar plays. It's just seeing, can we do something about And when I play the guitar as well, I do really love the feel of the V-neck. It's just that if I play it enough that it becomes my number one guitar, I'm a little bit worried about what that does to my hand health long term. One of the things that I read online is that a V neck doesn't necessarily suit someone who plays for like hours a day. I'm going to guess that this angle here is like a little bit steeper. This thumb is a little bit kind of less stable because this is a bit more of a harder edge. And when I looked at my guitar, you know, playing, this thumb was moving like side to side a bit more than on my normal C necks. I looked at the Blackguards profiles thing that Musicraft do, and I don't think they even offer a authentic C profile. So maybe those first Blackguard guitars, it seems there's U's, there's D's, and there's V's like this, but it doesn't seem to be any C. So maybe a C was a slightly later thing. I do think I can play in some ways a little bit freer on a V-neck, but it's just that longer term. I guess what I'm kind of saying is that I don't know what my ideal specs for a Tele might be. Except that it's this part of the guitar, and even just playing it now, this neck feels incredible, but, you know, maybe I need something with a C. Unless this is just a guitar for special occasion, which I think is a bit of a waste. It's lightweight, it sounds great, I think it looks really great now. It's grown on me so much. I think this is the perfect Tele. Just my hand doesn't really agree with it. I think is what it is, but I couldn't go a whole month without playing it. But yes, I don't know. What I want the Tele to be for me, like I say, is like a joint custody sort of thing, where I'm like half a Strat player, half a Tele player. I think Strats at home work really well for me. Sometimes live, I feel like they're a little bit, like I was playing Silver Sky on that gig, and it was just like a little bit too slinky. If you put the strings up further, then like I find like my bends tend to like then come in a little bit flat. Whereas I think the Tele for me is just like a bit more predictable live, and you know, I think sounds within the same sort of wheelhouse as a Strat. can be a bit snappier in some ways, and you know, maybe the bridge pickup on a Telecaster is more acceptable to some people. But yeah, I think the Telecaster Arc, I have found the end of the rainbow, and I think it is a Nacho, and I think it is this Nacho, but it's whether, yes, I need to email him, don't I? That's how it's got to go. Anyway, let me know your favourite Telecasters and your favourite John Travolta films. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.